looking to get aggressive over towards A. They'll see the trap wire here in just a moment. You also have some pretty backwards nebulas to kind of zone out some of the site. Odorous is going to be forced to give this up, but look at the long flank starting to develop. You've got a couple of KCP members on the long play around the back. Dapper is going to be responsible for this. He's got a trap wire to help him, finds one, and then the tap for the second. Oh, just barely grabs the pixel necessary for that elimination, and Sentinels offensively looking at a solid 5v3.
Indeed they are. tenz gets found out though and gets fanned down by Physic, but the rest of the team is pulling together to deal with it just fine. Zombs and Sick reinforcing on these choke points, not allowing any forward progression. Scuba gets a couple on his way out.
To catch one off guard. I mean, there are 3 members of the Pioneers stacked mid-map. Run it back, going to be used. Sick trying to get aggressive with this. Finds Physic for the first. Odorous responds with one in kind. And eventually the run it back is denied. So some forward pressure for Sentinels. It allows them a chance to get tenz onto site. The spike is behind this though. So a chance for the Pioneers to make their way forward. And as they do, Odorous and Scourge are able to find a couple. J-Mo looking to double up, but it's Shazam who actually gets rewarded with the 2-piece. Now he's found an AR to play with, but Scourge over the top of the boxes. They're similarly so placed aggressively. And how about it? Gets rewarded. So the shoulder turns into a headshot. Also denies the incoming recon bolt. So the trap wires could come into play here. Shock Dart's trying to clear the way. Odorous going through his own cyber cage. Might just catch Sentinels a bit off guard. J-Mo there to assist, and they will combine for a 2-for-1 exchange, making it now a 4v2 in favor of the defense.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Dapper trying to fight back. Is going to be able to get the neural depth off to get some ideas. Shazam trying to come up through long and see if he can't still find some headway. Does spot the jet jumping around on site, getting some damage dealt, but not finding the critical blows. And leaves Dapper having to just turn tail with this.
There it is. Neural depth was also spent at the same time, though, for Dapper. Their ball comes out. tenz. Affected by it. Scourge finds the elimination. Frees up his teammates to get on. Okay, post-plant situation. Can you break this down? Shazam is still existing over from C Garage. He will reveal his position by finding Scuba. Recon Bolt still available for him, but Scourge, after he teleported back, he's got an opportunity to find the free kill. Zombs, though, able to find elimination on the diffuser once again. It gets to halfway. Cloudbursts are being placed. J-Mo trying to body block. Misses the shot. Dapper again kills the diffuser. Now just down to J-Mo. Time will be against him, and once more, Sentinels hold a post plant just by stacking C-Long. This initial play, this is just map control for Sentinels, but still, the fact that they're going to go through this 4v5 is going to be difficult. Zombs for 1, not going to get the second. Odorous responds with the trade.
Yeah, good trade there from Odorous. They had a good positioning there to make sure they could trade off of each other. A good cage for Odorous as well to kind of provide a little bit of cover. Actually, he's going to use that to push down, but that cage stops him. He knows that would make some noise, but he catches tenz trying to come through Garage. And now Neural Theft is going to get played. So Pioneers have really good control in this round. They should be walking away with this. They have a 4-on-2. They have perfect information. One thing they don't have is possession of the spike. That's still with Sentinels, of course.
Last second neural theft coming out from Odorous. Have to imagine the body was going to go cold before too long. Of course, here's Dapper on this rotation. He'll be right behind it. And trap wire will be placed. Physic up top, able to find one, no problem. So it's just going to be on to Dapper. Might as well give it a go. Not going to get too far off that go, though. He sticks for the ultimate orb. That gives him to run it back, but Shazam is looking for elimination off the Hunter's Fury. Physic can, right in response, actually finds the kill into Shazam. So now an opportunity for numbers again for the KC Pioneers.
Yeah,
Sentinels
really
still try him to try to push, and they're on the way. Gravity Well will try to stall J-Mo. He's going to be distracted by some Cloudburst. Does still get an angle on the tenz, but cannot confirm the elimination. Scourge is good for 2 to make sure that things stay even, but even is where it stands, 2v2.
Spike planted.
Odorous from the back could find some more timing. So, okay, now it's down to Zombs. Knows, of course, that there's one player up top, so he has information on both of these 2 KC Pioneers defenders, and he'll slip right into this nebula. That's going to create some space for him to really work with here. No one has even toggled the spike yet. Odorous will change that. Zombs finds the first. Zombs information on where Odorous is now playing. 1v1. Odorous going to take the wide peek and wins it! Divide will push realistically the defense out of the play. Paranoia going to come through. Scourge wants to go. Run it back being used, not going to get anything. Dapper shuts it down immediately. tenz denies the recon bolt on the way in. Also finds Scuba. And in the same breath, Sick will get the plant off. 1 for 1. Odorous down low. Gonna find more than that, though. Oh my goodness. Keeps the play alive for a time, but a Thrifty still confirmed. Has Scuba backing up. And that's actually enough space for him to go for a plant. Watch out from behind, though. ytdailyvalorant, once again, just continually flanking, but tenz will eventually find the response, but he may not be good enough. It's shazam 1v3. Can he get here in time to deny this? Recon bolt will come through. He will get one, but neither was not the spike diffuser. So it will be stuck in that. Pioneers will exit with a 5-7 half. This pistol round, though, I was about to say, is looking really dicey over towards A lobby because shazam has also got an angle through sewer. An impressive one tap from tenz, looking to respond to do the same thing again. Goodness. Finds the long range onto JMO. And this pistol round may have just ended before it even started, to be honest.
Maybe a chance to get a spike plant C, but I mean, there's just too many members left from Sentinels. 6 going to be here to stop it.
Sure, ball just to deny at least some status effects. Comes back around where he initially had thrown it. Not going to find the second, but Dapper's there to follow up, no problem. So lots of pressure incoming from tenz with the operator trying to hold on to it. Now he's been seen. JMO, Scourge first 2 kills, but zombs is still a pest on the site. Finds himself a double, looking for a third. Scourge will put him down. Spike collected, hot hands to keep him safe, and the plant will also be there. It's sick versus 2. He's gonna go quick. Finds the first of the corner, actually grabbed a headshot, but not enough to finish off the elimination.
He found out and thwarted. Shazam might have a well-timed recon bolt to get the read here at long. Indeed, he spots several of them. Can they stop? It's the next big question.
Answer so far, no. Shazam gonna use the last of his utility to try to deny initial plant. Long flank play around the back from Sick. Physic is responsible for this, and very much so is responsible for it. Finds the kill, no problem. 5v3 situation. Shazam up top. The other 2 Sentinel members from the lap. And none of them are getting through Scourge at the moment. He has really come to life this map. Doubling up here, and zombs really no chance to come back into this 1v5.
No. Never was expected. We'll just try to hold into the Spectre carried over. In the next round, maybe get some exits. Maybe try to come in. Try to steal away a little bit of something. But nothing he can really get onto. That's just a stinger sitting in front of him. That's not really any better than what he's got. He's trying to ninja his way in here. See if he can catch any little exits. Nah.
Surely not.
No.
So JMO's going to get this planted, but he's going to be tested. Actually, not even going to get it planted. He'll be pulled off of it. So now all of a sudden you get to win the gunfights on the site. Scuba for 1. Sick going to be able to respond in kind. Run it back, spent for the engagement, and now all of a sudden the Pioneers have to back away and reset 4v4.
Good thing is they had their Cypher, ytdailyvalorant, actually push into the B to A link very early on. He still has his position, and now he can maybe allow them passes back over to A. ytdailyvalorant's just cutting off the rotation as well, but oh no, tenz. He's be able to come around over towards A lobby and get a huge hat trick, and that puts ytdailyvalorant now, his maneuver, in a really tough spot.
Man, it's just the simple fact that each team has one player that got freed up.
Yep.
But tenz in a much more slippery position. And again, a lot of credit. I mean, it's zombs who pulls the spike planter off just with the gravity well. Sick is also a part of it. And then tenz in the back just finds 3, leaves ytdailyvalorant with no chance whatsoever. That's a really heck of a hold from Sentinels after what looked to be a really nice little fake execute.
Oh, it was.
By design by KC.
You almost feel bad for Pioneers as someone who's like kind of a neutral bias into this whole thing, you know, but really transitioning well to the Sentinel position. He gets another one onto Sick and gets the neural theft, and they're getting spiked down at C. Everything going their way seemingly other than that, but is that really going to amount to much? No, because JMO shuts him down.
So now it's just the Shazam. And again, the consideration of what you want to do with this economy here, because unless he finds an elimination off these shock darts, this feels like a pretty impossible 1v4, and you might have to consider saving. Scuba trying to track down Shazam, has to back away. And Physic is going to actually be denied by recon bolts. So Shazam has found at least some areas to work with.
Yeah, again, that star, though, could slow down the plant and allow time for rotations. And indeed, we see Dapper sliding into the link. Gets one, might find a second. Indeed, he will.
Well, the trades are decent, though. Shazam not able to connect onto much. And oh, Scuba!
They still need to accomplish with very little time to do it. Looks like they are going to test the waters again at A. But, I mean, tenz is still here. He's been unfazed, and he's going to keep teeing off.
Gets away from the knives. JMO, he misses. Oh my goodness,
God.
tenz through the smoke, down to the short. He finds the 4th. Oh, there have been so many opportunities for the KC Pioneers in this map, but that moment right there feels like Nail may have just met Coffin for map 1.
Yeah, that is
10 seconds left.
a nightmare. it's pretty much all you can really say about that. I mean, surely you think JMO capitalizes on that one. I have to say Pioneers have a few rounds they can be really proud of.
Well, here comes a play forward. Sick will be the first to fall. The rest of the hit still undetermined yet, though, as Scourge is not able to get too much of the run it back. Dapper combines with another, and he just will not let go of this site. Cosmic Divide actually makes life very difficult for the Kansas City Pioneers. Shazam now on site trying to help out, sees the head of Odorous, cannot confirm. Recon bolt through. That will not reveal any information, but Dapper still able to find another elimination. Zom's still in the play. Dapper will not die. It's just down to Physic 1v3. And he's stuck currently, just kind of playing inside of the garage alley. He will be tagged by the Owl Drone, and
oh my
That's
goodness,
tough.
absolutely stuffed.
also, not the greatest
Did he bank
throw.
it wrong?
Yeah, he sure did. So that'll keep some opportunity open. Here comes the paranoia. Tenz up top, not checked whatsoever. Only finds one elimination though. So for KCP, they've made their way through. They've got Sick stuck in a corner, but he still finds one elimination. Zombs also in the site, takes down more, and then the weapon swap actually puts Physic on a weapon with no ammunition, and then eventually Shazam from behind cleans things up.
And then Sentinels aren't fighting
that
though.
sound to keep Sentinels. Yeah, they're still holding this position nicely. Shazam flash. Scourge will find elimination, no problem. Dapper looking for the response. Gets one. How about a second? Sick also in the mix. Finds that lurking player of Odorous, and well, from here on out, it's just nowhere the Pioneers can find any bridge of success. Just down to Physic.
Also, they feel pretty good. They have a good read. Oh, that from Sick looked like it should have hit. That was so close, it felt like to someone Octagon.
Damage was confirmed. Scourge going to use the drift to get inside of the site, and that actually will be the first time now that for the KC Pioneers, they will actually get a foothold on a zone. Shazam still trying to lock things down. The Empress is also popped. Shock Dart comes through. Going to find a bit of damage, but unfortunately he gets caught trying to bring out the weapon.
A good chance at this. A good vision block there to get them into the site a little bit, get them a little bit of space to work with, and they're actually making a little bit of a go on this. Thompson 10's good for 2.
Scourge does have his gate crash left over towards the Octagon. Going to use that to reposition, but this has been figured out by Zombs, and it's so tough. I mean, initially you think that Scuba does his job.
Into lands, like I said, those stars, those grab wells could come out or stuns, and they're going to try to go for it, and there is the grab well, but the rocket still punches through the cloud and takes Zombs down, gives him access to this site. Sick, though, quick to trade and keep his team in the fight.
Keeps himself alive. Tenz spamming, not going to be able to find elimination. Odorous does the same in kind. Shazam trying to work his way around the back again. Sick somehow still finds elimination. He's at 10 HP throughout that elimination. J-Mo trying to keep the play up. 2v2 though. Shazam on the way forward, not going to find the kill. It's just down to Sick at absolutely critical health. Going to take 2 incredible shots from him.
Fight with Scourge, so they definitely still have some ways back into this. It's just about getting around these Astra stars and just getting that key space, but Tenz disrupts things.
Down A.
That is an absolutely brilliant elimination from Tenz. The drift will come through. Scourge able to find elimination, so the play could still stay alive, but the spike is on the ground. Zom's trying to guard the next reinforcements, but denied. Shazam on the flank again. Finds himself Scuba, and now it just comes down to Scourge. 1v2 situation, caught between both players with no spike. And time is becoming a problem. He feels that, goes right through the snake bite, and that may have just cost him the round. I'm not going to lie, he's down to 10 HP.
Yeah, tries to fake the teleport there. It's actually going to force Shazam to rotate straight into... Oh, that was labored. He does get the frag. Now he can fake it again. This time he's committing to it, however, but it throws some doubt into Dapper.
The commitment will be there, though. Dapper's going to hear this. Scourge's going to play for the elimination, sees the shoulder. He's killed off the time, though. Dapper's just going to run for it. Spams down the doorway. Scourge slippery. Beyond that, you also have Shazam, who's backed away from the Octagon. And with that, Scourge will find first blood, spamming through the container of the Odorous. Tenz trying to respond to as many as he could, but all 5 were looking at him, and he only finds 1.
Yeah, from the Shadows, he used to just clear out this back halls a little bit more. Spike will go down. They may not even need to use Viper Spin here. But
Oh
look
my
at Sick
goodness.
jumping in to disrupt the spike plant. That should be about it, though.
That the Sentinels economy has been comfortable, but there were a couple of players who were actually underneath 1,500 credits, so... I mean, he could just sit here and wait for this if he wants to. Gonna see 1. Also saw Physic. Maybe more beyond that. Dismisses away. Wants to make sure there's no gate crash to the back. Now it comes down to KCP. They have to force their way forward. Line will go out to try to clear U-Haul, but Zombs is still in a position with the Stinger maybe to find some action. Not going to fully come through. Shazam with the Hunter's Fury tries to deny this spike plant. 13 seconds on the clock. You've got to find a way to plant this. It's a 2v3 situation, and Odorous is not in a comfortable spot to even see the site. He's going to quit the Viper's Pit. Trying to stick down for the plant and will successfully get this off. But a 3v2 situation, and it's quick to try to retake. Odorous finds the first. J-Mo coming through. Will find the second, leaving things just down to Shazam. 1v2 still has to deal with the Viper's Pit. No recon bolt to use. Right on in. Finds the first. Down to 7 HP, though. And it's JMO in U-Haul. Phantom v Phantom action. Still some time to play with here for Shazam. And it looks like Shazam is not confident on where JMO repositioned to. He's going to find the first. More behind us. This is going to stall Sentinels out of touch. Oh, beautiful bait and switch. Trades come through. Dapper nearly gets the beat onto Physic, but not going to happen. 3v2.
Yeah, he knew Physic was there because he got shot at as he was running through the teleporter. As you said, he was able to get the kill, though, but it's back into a 2-on-2 thanks to Shazam, and there's low HP available for the remaining 2 Pioneers members. Tenz gets one of them already in showers.
On Physics in a really weird spot. Does have 2 shock darts to play with. Has to use these quickly, though. First one comes out. Tenz gonna stick for it. He's gonna survive through and be able to secure the defuse.
From the bracket.
Sentinels, first blood. Oh my goodness, Odorous thinks he's zoned off the middle of the map successfully. Not the case. JMO also gives up his position. Paint Shells, though, will put Sick in a very troubling spot. It's also information on the spike being down, so JMO can actually try to hold this a little bit longer. Aldrone will come out, but JMO successfully takes down a second. So things will stay even in the numbers, 3v3, but Sentinels have collected the spike and backed away.
Indeed they have. Looks like Physic and Scourge are looking to re-aggress Hookah, but together as a unit. Zombs tries to play off a little bit of an off angle, goes down though. And so now it's a man advantage here for Pioneers. They back off of Hookah. Shazam will confirm that. But they still have a very tough battle ahead of them here. They know that Physic's low on health, though, so that's what they're kind of trying to chase after. But they don't know about Scourge, who might be playing this close corner with the Frenzy. Oh, they spot it now, though, and that's him down. That's Sight taken. Recon bolt will confirm no one else is there. Acid blocking off the back halls to allow Spike to slip in.
30 seconds left.
Paranoia's going to come through. Scuba from Hookah. Up top.
Oh,
but Physic already falls, and now they know where Scuba's at. This is going to be a really difficult fight with the Frenzy. Shazam even trying to back away to make it even more difficult beyond it. No recon bolt to play with. Shazam is just dry peeking everything. And what? He's just allowed to come through and find one. Scuba doesn't necessarily finish the elimination cleanly, but still gets the trade. Odorous inside the nebula, pops out, finds 2 headshots. That's more like it. And for Dapper, 1v4, no reason not to go for this. So see if you can make it as punishing as possible, but doesn't find. Yeah, this is the must-win round here for the Pioneers, and they're gonna get aggressive. Opening peek not just through Hookah, but also over to Spices, and the flash works out beautifully. Dapper could not get away, just ran into a wall. And the opening engagement favorable for the Pioneers. They go 2 for 1.
Yeah, multi-pronged aggression there, and they come out good on both ends of it to, like you said, one up a man ahead. Tenz trying to lurk out of the Sheriff. Nice little one-tap, able to... Oh, I thought he was dismissing. He actually tried to heal off of that, and Physic catches him.
Lee, though. Oh, but doesn't fully clear, at least not initially. Physic still falls. And Zombs takes down Odorous. No, not like this.
Oh,
he thought for a second the peak was not wide enough for Shazam, and Physic was going to have a free kill, but now it's on to JMO for a 1v2.
Yep, that's really all it comes down to, man. It's just one of those situations where, unfortunately, just a little lapse of aim might cost him unless JMO can come up. He does have paint shells and satchels. He's got still some health to play with in a Phantom. Running out of time, though, and Sentinels have good positioning here.
Should see Zombs for free here, though. Or does he? Shazam covering it.
Odorous on the other side, though he is now getting a rotation out of Physic. Sick, though, trying to get in, but oh, he has been chopped down.
Oh, the kills are not as significant as you would have thought for the KC Pioneers. All 3 players, as a part of that hit for Sentinels, came out in convoy form. And they only take away 1 to the Pioneers. Scourge is going to gain some entryway to get back in, but it's going to be now a 1v3 for him. Finds the first, down to 26 health. Knows that there's some spam shots coming out of Hookah, that their cover's not going to last forever, and, well, he does get a decent look at Tenz. And Sick is just sitting in Odorous' Poison Cloud.
Yep.
Gonna get the regen off, finds one elimination. Showstopper coming through the bolts of the raises. Sick, a little bit late in the trigger, nearly loses his life, but is fine. JMO not gonna find any success with his, but still gets position over the U-Haul. Finds the first, wants the second, not gonna find it. Physic and Scourge, last chance for the KZ Pioneers. 1 is on the flank, that's Physic. Scourge through U-Haul, dealt with. So it's just down to the Pioneer Sova, and he gets caught looking the wrong direction. Sentinels much cleaner here in Bind, 13-5. They 2-0, and that will be enough for them to secure their spot in the Challengers playoffs.